Mobility class. It's going to be 45 minutes. I guess you saw that because you clicked on the thing that said 45 minutes. But from now on, everything's going to be 45 minutes. 2 classes a week. Yoga basics, mobility. There we'll have it. Come to stand. We're going to start just with our feet. And just kind of roll to the outside, to the inside with your toes up. And at first you're really trying to feel it on the top of the balls of your feet and your ankles. And then you kind of incorporate your knees too. Feel it all the way through there. And then all the way up through your hips. So it's even a little bit of an external rotation when you come out and internal in. 3 more. And when you get back to neutral, release all your 10 toes and come up on your tippy toes. And down and up and down. Getting these puppies warmed up because we're going to be using them today. As usual, if your weight goes to the outside, think about pressing down on the mound of the big toe. And that might change your stability and your steadiness a little bit, but that's okay. You cultivate it. And then come back to neutral. Squish your toes under and just give them a roll around back there. Big toe side, pinky toe side. You can even come all the way up to your tippy toes, down to the other side, all the way up to your tippy toes and down. 1 more of those, all the way up and down. And then switch, other foot, squish, squish, open, close, activate. And then bring the top of your foot and squish it around. And then come all the way up onto the tippy toes to the top of your foot. And back through. And then get back to neutral. Shake that out. And come on down to all fours. Just your basic old cat-cows to start. So come to all fours, get everything squared away. And just bring some mobility to your low back, your spine, the usual, whatever else you need to do. We're just kind of warming up the first 5 minutes. I feel like I've been rushing through all of this to make it all happen in 30 minutes. But this is more practical. And it's what you guys asked for, so that's even better. Come on back to neutral. On an inhale, actually do the sideys first. Look over your right, back to center, and your left. And while you're doing that, see if you can't keep the mound of the index finger and the thumb planted instead of all the weight coming over to the pinky side. And then come to neutral. Inhale, sweeps your right arm up, left leg back, and stay. Draw your low belly in. On an exhale, bring your elbow into your knee. Inhale, straighten. 2 more. And return that to neutral. And we do the other side. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Low belly draws in, activating everything, and then relax, relax, relax. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out. Come on back to all fours. Bring your hands just a couple of inches out today, out in front of you and out to the side, so a little bit wider than shoulder width. And then inhales, let your chest come forward, look up. Exhales, hips shift back as far as they go, chin to chest. Keep that going. 2 more of these. You can take your time. Go with your breath. On the last one, let's stay for 3 breaths here. And on the exhale, child's pose. 3 breaths there. And then slide your hands under your shoulders. Press yourself up. Come back to all fours. You might want your blocks. I do. Let's start with your right foot forward. Blocks if you want them. First, we're moving through, just kind of getting fluid in the joints. So inhales, lift and lengthen. Exhale, soften and fold. After your third one, when you come to neutral, switch sides. The inhales take you forward, lift and lengthen. Exhale, shift back. After your third time back, when you come back to neutral, bring your foot forward again. And this time bring both blocks. You decide what level. Maybe I'll start high. To the inside of that front foot. Curl your back toes under and inhale, lift up. Keep that back leg lifted. Two more big breaths. Exhale, come on down. Switch sides. Right foot's to the outside of the block, or left foot. Right toes curl under. Inhale, lift. Two more breaths. On the next exhale, release your foot back to the ground. Come back to the first side again. You can stay right where we were. So you're going to curl and come up. Or you can come down to your forearms. There's lots of options here. You can come down to the forearms where your blocks are. Or you can just lower your blocks to the next level and use your hands. One more breath. Exhale, release that all the way down. Gently come up to switch sides. So same thing. Toes curl under, lift to the lunge, and you decide. You're going to be on your forearms or on your hands at a different level or right where you were. Two more breaths. On that exhale, release your knee, and then come on up to stand. Start with like a little bit wider than shoulder width in your feet. Externally rotate, do all the things to get you ready and stand equally. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, sweep them down behind your back, let your fists touch. Inhale, sweep them up. Exhale back, same thing. And as you're coming down, your palms face the ground, and then they turn to the wall behind you as your fists come together. Inhale this time. When you come up, look up. Exhale, come all the way down. Look down. Fists together. Inhale this time, head to neutral, palms face down, out to level, out to either side. Exhale, side bend. You can look up at your hand if you'd like. Back to center, other side. So mobility class, we're always going to be moving all the parts a little, or a little of the parts, a lot, just to keep them mobile, fluid, functioning. Come on back to neutral. Bring your feet wider apart. Outside edges match up with the outside edge of the mat. Inhale, bring your arms out again, palms face down. This time the old windmills. Exhale, come all the way down to touch your toes. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Keep those going on your own breath. Sometimes these are more challenging than you may think. And if that's the case in your shoulder, then you can bring one hand behind your back. If that's too much, always a way to modify for yourself. And then when you get back to neutral, exhale your hands by either side, heel toe, your feet together. Come up onto your very, very, very tippy toes. All the way back down. One more time, all the way up to your tippy, tippy, tippy toes. All the way back down. Then with your feet together, you can use a chair, some kind of anything you want for stability. You're just going to bend into your ankle and your knee and your feet as much as you are able, that you can keep everything on the ground. Inhale, come up out of there. We're going to do two more with your feet together, best you can. There's no end point to this. On the exhale, come down, take a really deep seat. Inhale, come up. One more. Inhale, get lengthy. Exhale, deep. Inhale, come all the way up. Awesome. Now separate your feet. Toes can point out if you want. And exhale, come all the way down into a squat, so that your feet are firmly established, all four corners, kind of finding middle ground. Inhale, come up. We're doing 5 of those, so you can adjust your feet as you wish. You can do a different foot for each one. 3 more. Last one down. And stay. And on an inhale, come all the way back up. And then shake that out. Come on down to the ground again. To the tops of your feet. You just want to kind of rock back and forth, spread your toes wide, and really just activate the tops. And then curl your toes under. And this time when you sit back, lift your knees. And then drop your knees down. And then lift your knees. Another time, blocks are handy. This is a little bit extra support. So you're up on your tippy toes, drop your knees, back up, drop your knees. 2 more. When you get back to neutral, separate your feet just a little bit so that your hands can come into the center. I'll show you. And then on an exhale, you're going to come to straight legs. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, come down into the squat. Your hands can stay here, or if that's too much of a reach, they can be on blocks. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. 2 more. And the last one, when you get down here in the bend, you can move your blocks out if you like. You're going to bring, well, hang on to your block. I think that could be helpful. We're going to do one knee at a time into the middle. So right knee comes in and then out. Left knee in and out. Oh, these add up quickly. One more either side. And exhale, come all the way down to your bottom. Let your feet shake out a little bit. And then, come on back up onto your knees. Bring your hands back behind you. You can curl your toes under so your heels are lifted. Inhale, get lengthy. Exhale, just roll your shoulders back, lift your chest up. Every one of those. Inhale, grows you in the spine. Exhale, tips you a little bit back. You can interlace your fingers behind your back and keep pressing. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, release. Maybe you know where this is all going. We're going to string all this stuff together. So, let's see if I got her here. From here, separate your knees, curl your toes under. Shift your hips back, bring your hands in front, and step up, or bend, not step up, forward fold. Inhale, lengthens as you come down into a squat on your knees. Exhale, knees come forward, hips come up, reach for your heels. Inhale brings you to center. Exhale shifts you back. Hands in front, legs straighten, forward fold. Inhale lifts up on your tippy toes, down into the squat. Then your knees come forward, hips come forward, reach for your heels. Inhale brings you up. Exhale shifts your hips over your heels, hands in front, straighten legs, forward fold. One more full round. Inhale brings you up and down into the squat. Exhale drops your knees forward. Inhale lifts your hips, drops your chest and your shoulders. Inhale back to center. Exhale shifts your hips. Hands come to center. Straighten legs. Let your head go. And then a bend in both knees as you inhale to roll yourself all the way up. That's a doozy, right? That's a good one. I want to do, we'll do it with the block today. Another challenger. We're going to move into half moon. So maybe I should have left my block right there. Come to the front of your mat. Step your right foot back. So you're like in warrior legs. And just take a couple of breaths in warrior, with just warrior legs, right? Take your time. Move your torso back and forth. On an exhale, turn your chest forward for a couple of warrior ones. Inhale, straighten that front leg, and then let's do the same thing on the other side. Bend into the front knee, open your side body, or your body to the side. And same thing, just play with your torso. Forward, back, twisty, kind of settle in. And then inhale, bring it forward for a few breaths. And then inhale, straightens. Exhale, turn these toes in, other toes out. And we'll go again, this time with your arms. So inhale, sweep your arms up to warrior two. And then on an exhale, your forearm is going to come to this front knee. Just open up your side body. And then on an exhale, turn your chest so it's kind of facing the ground. Grab your block. Half step the back foot in. Bring the block just diagonal off your left foot. And then press in to come up. Finding stability in that standing leg. Don't lock it out. If you're a hyperextender, give it a little healthy bend. And your gaze can start at the floor. And you can move it out to the horizon. You can also add your arm. On an exhale, gently return that leg back to warrior, two legs. Inhale, straighten. Turn your toes in. Bring your block with you to do the other side. I'm just going to set the block out there already. So first, warrior two. Settle in. And then your arm is going to come to your knee. Open that side body. And then exhale, turn your chest towards the ground. Give it a little joggy step in while you place your block in your hand off to the side and come on up. Sturdy in the standing leg. Grow from that hip. If you feel collapsed there, just try to grow out of it. Play with your gaze. And then exhale to bend your front knee and gently step that foot back. And then give your legs a little shake out. It's fun. Oh, so fun. Bring your feet together. Sometimes we just do a little bit of a crossover of the foot. Today, see how far you can come out to the side and stay, so that both feet can be on the ground. If it's all wiggity whack, then come in a little. And then open your hips to the front. We're not even folding yet, we're just getting, so this broadens the back, sacrum, pelvis area, but it also is giving you some extension in here. Really ground down the mounds of those big toes. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, far across the other side as you can muster and still be grounded down. All right, on your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, do it again, all the way across. This time, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Over you go. Inhale brings you up. Exhale to neutral. And then the other side. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale brings you up to center. Exhale, release that. This time, take the foot back behind you as far as you can muster and stay. Inhale brings you to center. Exhale, other side. Exhale, bring you back to center. I think you know what's coming, right? We won't do the whole circuit of the clock, but we will kind of curtsy in the front and in the back. So on an inhale, you bring your foot out in front, down to a curtsy, up, back to center. Over to the front, down, up, back to center. We're going to do them all in the front first, and then we'll move to the back. Keep them going. These are so good for you. You know that. Last one on this side. And then we're going to switch to the back. So the right foot comes behind. Curtsy. Keep them going. We're just doing this. Juicy hips. Good for your low back. For stability. For sturdiness. For agility. One more either side. I always start on the wrong side. Or finish. Awesome. Bring that back together. And shake her out. So that's a lot of action in the SI joint. We're just going to kind of isolate that a little bit right now. So a little balancing if you want the wall or a chair. Now's the time to get it. Ground down your left foot. Bring your right up and just grab your hands around your knee. You can circle your ankle while you're here. But then even tuck that knee in further. And as you're bringing it back towards you, you're lifting your chest in towards it. Strong in that standing leg. We're going to keep strong in that standing leg. Bring your hand to the inside of that knee and let it come all the way out to the side. Now we're going to stay on that standing leg and rotate. Bring that knee to the front, up into you, back to neutral, out to the side. To the front, up into you, back to neutral, out to the side. One more to the front, in, neutral, side. And when you get back to the front, release that foot to the floor. Ooh, you feel that in your sacrum, low back, glutes, all that. I mean, I'm not telling you where to feel it. We're all made differently, I guess. Other side. Ground down firmly. Inhale, lifts this leg up. Grab the knee and roll your ankle. Both directions, just wiggle it out. And then bring that knee up into you as you bring your chest up into it. And then staying on that same leg, exhale, your leg comes out to the side. And then we move. Inhales forward, up in, neutral, and out, in, and up, and neutral, and out. One more time, in, and up, and neutral, and out, and come all the way down. Shake both of those out. And we'll do 2 forward folds before we hit the ground. So the first one, Tadasana, feet together. They can be shoulder width apart too. Think about being broad across the back of the sacrum, so you're kind of opening there. Grow tall. Exhale, fold. Let your head go. Inhale brings you back up. Exhale separates your feet. Parallel the edges. Externally rotate, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And as you exhale, just crawl your hands over to the right side and let go again there. Inhale halfway. Crawl your hands over to the other side. And release there. Inhale crawls them back to center. And then your next inhale, come all the way up. Heel toe your feet together and shake that out. Come on down to the ground. Practice the old rollovers. It's been a minute since we've done these. So the blocks are always handy for this puppy. This is why we did a lot of the, well, all along is why we did a lot of the foot stuff in the beginning. And so this is the same but different as the one we did with our knees separated. And you can use the blocks. The inhale is just going to lift you up and over. Exhale brings you back to your bottom. So the blocks are helpful to get you that little oomph to get up, and you're pressing your hip, like these windows of your hips, opening up when you get here. Exhale back down. And if you're not using the blocks, you're really putting a lot of pressure on the outside edge of your feet so that you're not bone on bone at the ankle. 2 more. One more. And once you get back down, switch sides. One side usually treats you different. Same thing, you can start with the blocks, open your hips, come all the way back down. Two more. And come all the way back down. Great work. Let your legs come out and shake it out. Sometimes we do that and then keep going with the stand-up version. But I wanted to do some hip flexor strengthening today too. So we'll do 2 rounds at least of these. You can start with the blocks at a low level. You can even make them lower, but then you have to clear it further, whatever you want. Your hands can come back behind you so you stay lengthy in the spine, and your leg's just going to come up and over. It's a little muscle to move a lot of legs, so it fatigues. Let's go 2 more. That's where you get stronger. Awesome, switch sides. 2 more. Oh, was that 3? I'm a bad counter. Take a break. Shake it off. You guessed it, second round, we're gonna go 2 at a time. Sometimes it's helpful for me to have, if you have extra blocks or something to support behind you, because I tend to collapse in my low back in this one. I just kind of hunch everything forward. So I'm gonna try it with blocks behind me too, and a little bit of a sit back. Inhale up and out, exhale in. 7 of them. Two more. Awesome, that's so good. Remove the blocks to the side. Hopefully you're kind of at the back of your mat. And bring your heels in and let both knees drop over to the right. Keeping your hands in front. Inhale, come through the center. Both knees over to the left. Keep it going. And this time when you get over to the left, bring it to neutral and slide back to the front. Same thing with the knees and the feet in front. Exhale, come over so you're kind of 90-90. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, bring your chest forward over that knee. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, come forward. 3 more. Inhale brings you back to center. This time you bring your hands back behind you. And 7 of these puppies. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, bring it down. Two more. When you get back to neutral, hands come in front and swing her over to the other side. Inhale grows you tall. Square it off. Exhale brings you down. And then we move. Inhale brings you up. Exhale's down. Two more. When you come up to neutral, hands come back behind you. Inhales lift. Exhales drop. Two more. Awesome, last one. Then when you get back to neutral, bring your legs out in front and shake them out a little bit. Then bring the right sole of the foot into the midline. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist that out. Your hand can come to a block behind you. Gaze over your back shoulder. Next exhale brings your gaze over the inside shoulder. Exhale, release that. Switch sides. Inhale, grows you tall. Exhale to twist. Gaze over your back. Exhale your gaze over your front. And next exhale, release completely. Shake that out. Come on down to your backs. I already like this 45-minute business better than the 30. I'm never ready then. Now it's ready time. So same things, but different. Your feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Exhale, both knees over to the right. Inhale, brings them to center. Exhale, send them left. Inhale, brings them to center. We're going to do a full happy baby. So inhale brings both feet off the ground. You reach inside your knees for the outside of your feet. And then your feet are like standing on the ceiling. And you do your best to bring your shoulders down towards the mat. Any movement you want to add here? Sometimes a wibble wobble feels good. On an exhale, release both feet to the floor. Bring your arms into cactuses. And then one more time, bring your knees into your chest. Make a tight ball. Exhale, completely extend. Let your legs flop out to the side. Arms come down by your side. And stay. Let everything be heavy. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. That was a lot of work today. Relax, relax, relax. Let go of all of the effort. Let go of your breath. Give your jaw a wiggle and relax it. Slowly begin to lengthen and to deepen your breath again while you give your little fingers and toes a little wiggle. The wrists and ankles a little circle. Knees and elbows a little bend. Eventually roll off to your side and take a pause. Just take a moment to check back in. And as you're ready, press yourself up so we can finish together. However you like to sit. We'll finish with our breaths together, so get rid of everything you got. Inhale to fill yourself up. Shoulder dropping, sigh. And then again, out your mouth. And the third one is out your nose as you bow your head and thank yourself for your participation, for your body and your brain. And know that my light certainly honors and values your light. Namaste. See you next time.